My mother gave me a cup of honey, sweet and sticky, says son, go start something. So now the bees buzzing, because I can't let a brother die, I can't let a sister cry, stop it with the genocide.
To see you, because you don't know what I'm going to tell you. No. Now, the burden of not being believed, and even worse than it, of being accused of some form of immorality through my very survival, forced me into a stance of silence, which I maintained for 37 years before I was able to express myself publicly and to tell the story to my own children. And this silence inevitably extracted a heavy price for me, because I found myself living a double life. Until that very day, 30 years ago, when I met you. That meeting changed my entire life. It was in 1981, the first gathering of Holocaust survivors in Jerusalem. And survivors came from all over, thousands of them. And you were there, and you spoke to us and emphasized the importance of telling the story, because the world still doesn't really know about the Holocaust and all that happened to the Jews. And I decided to approach you personally to ask to help me to lift my burden from my shoulders. And after I introduced myself to you and said who I am, and the first thing that you said to me, and I remember, I was spared in order to tell my story. It is my obligation, you said, and my responsibility to tell the world what happened actually, and how 6 million Jews were singled out for destruction, and millions of others perished because evil remained unchecked by an apathetic and silent world. You encouraged me to open my heart, and you helped me to find my voice. And I became a messenger. But you said another very important thing to me, that my survival maybe was meant to be, it's like beschert in Yiddish. And suddenly I remembered that my mother has said to me the same words in the summer of 1942, when I was separated from my mother. My family, brothers and sisters, they were sent to Treblinka death camp, and I survived by a miracle. And then you said the same words of my mother, and then everything came out. I came home on that very evening, and I said to my wife, listen whom I met today and what this gentleman said to me. And she said, now is the right time for you to start telling the story to your children. So I became a messenger, thanks to you. I just came here to take this opportunity to thank you personally for helping me to be really, and to do what I'm doing. So again, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Professor. I want to give you
that cup of honey, spilling it. We got a vision and we're willing it. We choose to give and we're feeling it, spilling it. Spilling honey, your love is sticking to me. So that pain and that darkness, nothing.
Eliezer Elion, he was in the Holocaust, and his whole family died.
Basically, it was genocide of 6 million Jews.
So his mother gave him a cup of honey, and she said, you're gonna do something good in your life, you're gonna get out of this. That was the last time he saw his mother or his family.
His mom, that's all she left him with, but he spilled the honey. He let everybody else see the sweetness of his life.
You deserve to be killed for religion.
The Holocaust is a story not just for the Jews, but for everyone.
I can't believe after the Holocaust and after everything we've been through, that there's still genocide. Some people don't believe that it ever even happened.
The Holocaust could happen again.
Spread the word.
Take Ellie's cup.
Spill the honey.
It can never happen again.
I think people need to speak up and stand up against genocide, because
in 1 second, if we don't have people who are fighting and willing to give up their lives for us, we will be gone. This is not one small feat. This is such a powerful movement.
That's our only proof, and those are the stories that are going to keep us alive, and those are the things that we need to remember.
Never again.
So history doesn't repeat itself. As we've seen, we can survive.
And in the end, we're all the same.
Ellie is a survivor.
Did somebody crush your dreams? Shatter them across the floor, ripped apart at the seams, and left you waiting there for more. Don't let them get the best of you. You know you're too good for that. Show them what you feel. Those words inside are real. If only you would let your song come out. You gotta sing it, sing it, sing it aloud. You gotta shout it, shout it, shout it out. I wanna hear it from the rooftops. Come on, baby, don't you stop. If you got it, float it, give it a chance. You gotta own it, believe it, don't take it back. Don't keep it like a secret. Sing it so the world can hear it. I know you're fighting back those tears, bottled up behind your eyes. I wish you heard the voice I hear, breaking down the silence of the night. 'Cause once you start, you can't hold back. Once you start to set it free, the sound begins to grow like through a megaphone, turning every whisper to a scream. You gotta sing it, sing it, sing it aloud. You gotta shout it, shout it, shout it out. I wanna hear it from the rooftops. Come on, baby, don't you stop. If you got it, float it, give it a chance. You gotta own it, believe it, don't take it back. Don't keep it like a secret. Sing it so the world can hear it. Oh, you gotta sing it aloud, shout it out, shout it to the rooftops, baby. One day when you have it all, no more hiding, you'll be standing tall. This is who you are meant to be. Just keep fighting and believe. You gotta sing it, sing it, sing it aloud. You gotta shout it, shout it, shout it out. I wanna hear it from the rooftops. Come on, baby, don't you stop. If you got it, float it, give it a chance. You gotta own it, believe it, don't take it back. Don't keep it like a secret. Sing it so the world can hear it. Sing it, sing it, sing it aloud. You gotta shout it, shout it, shout it out. I wanna hear it from the rooftops. Come on, baby, don't you stop. If you got it,
Do it for the milk, honey, milk, honey, milk, honey. Having no nerve for the milk, honey, milk, honey, milk, honey. Having no nerve.
Friendship like I'm Amistad. I live free 'cause I'm on